Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advancement, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So today we have a pretty infuriating show, but let's see what we can do here. So as you guys know, ever since word came out that Bronny James was supposed to come to the NBA, there were mixed feelings around it. Some people were quite supportive of it because, well, they were huge LeBron fans and they wanted to get more of this LeBron. Like, so you had those guys, but then you had other people out there like saying, wait a minute, is this guy good enough to be in the NBA? Right? You had a whole separate group of people that were wondering that. But then when Bronny finally got picked and we found out the whole system behind how he got picked and he got to the NBA, we quickly figured out that he wasn't good enough to be in the NBA, although his father had said that he was better than half of the league and all of this stuff, right? Like, so we remember that, but he was still getting hype and praise like he was an NBA all-star, right? So you had that, and then of course LeBron fans and the supporters started to now distort it. They turned it into, oh, if you don't like Bronny on the team, you don't like your father, or your father never loved you, like a whole bunch of other stuff, right? And the thing you guys have to know is that there are a lot of Klutch sports guys in media. Some of them are very covert, some of them are quite overt. And Gil is one of them, right? I know Gilbert Arenas, but he's one of them. He tries to pretend like, oh, no, I love basketball. I'm for everybody. It's like, Gil, knock it off, man. Everybody can see through what's going on here. And one of the easiest things that these guys like to do is kind of trash Kobe Bryant. And Gil is one of the people that does that. And I'm surprised that he's surprised that when people call him out. But the way Gil trolls and clowns Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, I've never seen him do it about LeBron James. But he loves all of them. I'm confused. I mean, if it's all jokes, why wear these jokes about LeBron? We never see them, right? We never see these jokes, right? But in this particular case, I think Gilbert Arenas lost his damn mind here, and I think he took it a step too far this time, and we have to call him out for this. But essentially, in this clip that we're about to play here, Gilbert Arenas is saying that Bronny James and Kobe Bryant were the same thing. They were both babies of nepotism. Because as you guys know, Kobe Bryant's father used to play in the NBA. And when I heard Gil say that, and I read through the comments of people just absolutely destroying him, I said to myself, okay, I have to say something here. But before we even get into what Gil had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. The NBA Finals are here, and for me, the basketball doesn't stop once they crown a champion because this summer of sports is genuinely stacked. I have been making all my picks on Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. Here's what I genuinely enjoy about it. During the finals, I'm making picks on points, rebounds, and three-pointers, and then I can stack those player picks with soccer, baseball, or the W, and even bigger payouts. It is simply selecting more or less on a few player stats, putting them into one lineup, and following along within the same app. And it's now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. In the finals, this is where legacies are made. You can get in on one of the biggest games of the season and make your picks on everything from points and rebounds to dunks, three-pointers, and fantasy score, all before the champion is crowned. Prize Picks is a preferred partner of the NBA, making every game even more exciting to watch. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. All right, perfect. So what we want to do is we want to play these insane comments for you now. And then we're going to come back and continue on. Take a listen to Gilbert Arenas here.
See, love and pain. Well, the pain is what thrives greatness, is what we know. The pain does. Then you have love. The love of the game thrives you too. That's where the Currys, that's where some of these privileged kids are thriving from. The love of the game, I love it so much that I'm obsessed with it. They didn't have pain, right? Those, what kind of babies are those? Those, not
babies.
No. The other one. We got the nepotism, and then we got the
not nepotism. the mud babies.
The mud babies, yeah. See, the mud babies played off of pain and anger, and then the nepotism babies, I ain't gonna lie, they balling too. Because for them to be good, they got to love it more than you. Right? Those are only two ways to go. Love it so much that you're obsessed with it. Kobe was a nepotism baby. His daddy played in the league, right? But he loved it so much, you thought he was out of the mud baby. Same thing with Steph Curry. Daddy was an NBA player. Brunson, NBA daddy. Love got them to a point, and then pain is what's pushing them. Your height, your gift got you to a point, and pain is going to turn you into something that we will see moving forward if you lose this.
Okay, so you heard what Gilbert Arenas said, and people were absolutely destroying him in the comments. Here's why I find this offensive. Because my thing is, Gil, like, why are you always bringing Kobe into your shenanigans, man? Where are these jokes about LeBron? I'm still waiting for these jokes. I'm still waiting for those weird ass thumbnails that Gil's Arena used to put out about Kobe Bryant and Robin suits. Where is all of this with LeBron? I don't see it. I thought it was just all jokes, and I thought, everybody can get it the same. I'm confused. Gil is not serious. He's not serious at all. The reason Gil isn't serious is because he doesn't even understand the definition of nepotism. That's the first problem. Kobe Bryant was the 13th pick in the draft. And Jerry West thought that he was so good, he said that this guy was the best player in the draft and got the Lakers to trade him from Charlotte to LA. That's how good Jerry West thought he was. Meanwhile, Bronny was the 55th pick. And no one outside of LeBron James thought that he deserved to be in the NBA. No one. That was never even a question when it came to Kobe Bryant. Not even a question. But the problem is Gil doesn't understand the definition that he's using. Here's a definition of nepotism. Nepotism is the unfair practice of using or influence to grant jobs, promotions, or privileges to family members or close friends regardless of their actual qualification or merit. The term is most commonly used in business, entertainment, and politics, though it can apply to any professional organization. Nepotism is the unfair practice of using power to influence the grand. So let me understand this. How was it with how was it nepotism with Kobe Bryant? Who said that Kobe didn't deserve to be in the NBA? Who? But my thing is, Gil, when is this going to stop, man? When is this going to stop? When are these antics going to stop, man? Rich Paul asked you to do this, bro. This is what you got to do to be cool with these dudes, bro. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. Kobe Bryant was arguably the hardest working player in the NBA. Arguably the hardest working player that ever played the sport. And you're going to put him in the same sentence with Bronny James? Talking about nepotism? Are you even joking? So Kobe's father, I think Joe Bryant, strong-armed the Lakers to get Kobe on the team? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Come on, Gil, you got to be better than this. I know it's hard, but you got to be better than this, man. You got to be better than this. I get it. You like doing these hot, stupid takes, but it's like you're gaining LeBron fans in the process of doing this because they're the ones that feed into this nonsense. But other NBA fans find this to be absolutely idiotic, and there's nothing funny about it. And my thing is, if you're going to poke fun at Kobe, why don't you poke fun at LeBron James? I don't see it. I remember the episode when Rich Paul came on Gil's Arena. Y'all was quiet as church mouses, man. All that hollering and screaming y'all be doing, y'all was all quiet. I'm like, damn, you would have thought the president walked in. It's like, damn. This is what you got to do. You got to put on a clown suit, bro, to do this. Why you always playing with Kobe's name, man? Where was all of this when Kobe was here, bro? Like, this is the thing I don't understand. Where was all of this when Kobe was here? Where was all of this talk when the man was here, bro? Do you send Vanessa, his wife, text messages too to check up on her? Huh? You that kind of dude, Gil? Is this the time you on, bro? Like, I'm confused, bro. I'm confused with it. Why are you playing with this man's name? He's not even here to defend himself. And then you playing with him saying stupid stuff like Kobe was a, and you gonna put Kobe Bryant and Bronny James in the same sentence and talk about nepotism? This is what you got to do to be a part of this clown show. I told you, sports media is a clown show. I told you, and here you're seeing it.